It has been a soggy day across western New York, but it started so mild. We were in the 40s as we began the day. 58 is where it topped out, and there were plenty of spots that even got warmer than that. Even Bradford was at around 70 degrees. Now this is the look at downtown Buffalo. 46 still. The temp will be dropping as we head into the night tonight. There's been an inch of rain at the Buffalo airport by this hour, and the record for the date is 1.14 inches. So we're just a little under where the record would be, but there's still a little more rain to come and temperatures that are going to continue to tumble too. 41 in the Falls, 45 in Jamestown, Buffalo again sitting right at 46. And as we look at the night tonight, heavier rain into northern Pennsylvania. We do still have some light showers that are going to make their way through downtown Buffalo, some foggy areas as well. And any of those thunderstorms are well to the south and now towards Pittsburgh, where there's actually some warmth. We definitely don't have it here, but some heavier downpours that are passing by Cherry Creek and along Chautauqua Lake, and we'll head into Cattaraugus County over the next half an hour to 45 minutes as well. Looking into the night tonight, those showers will end from north to south, but there'll be enough moisture left over that we'll likely see a few flakes as well as temperatures drop into the 20s as we begin Friday morning. It might be a shock to the system. The sunshine will also likely be a shock because it's not going to bring much warmth with it either. We will also still have a bit of a breeze, and more so into the overnight as that colder air really starts to filter in. Those higher gusts are going to be with us only to about 20 or 25 miles an hour, but the chill is not only in the air, but then also you have that breeze on top of it. Might even feel like the teens for some. And again, those rain showers come to an end. A few flakes to be left over into early Friday. Otherwise, we'll start to clear skies out. The southern tier will take a little bit longer for that to happen. And we'll have temperatures that are just near freezing. That northerly wind around 10 miles an hour will put that first pitch at the Bison's game to feel like we're in the 20s. But there'll be plenty of sunshine. Hopefully everyone will be sitting in the sun just on the one side of the stadium. Now, as we look at our hourly forecast into the night, or into tomorrow morning, I should say, right near the state line, we still have the cloud cover. By the afternoon, everyone's dealing with sun, and we'll even start with sunshine for Saturday. A few flakes not out of the question into the day Saturday as well, because it's going to be just as cold in the lower 30s. Finally, by Sunday, things will start to moderate some. So Easter egg hunts on Saturday, it's cold at any time. But if you're early, we're in the 20s, and it will likely feel like we're in the teens. So bundle those kids up like they are going out to create some snowballs or something. As we look at the rest of the weekend, we're in the 30s early on Sunday. So if your egg hunts are early, that's going to be quite chilly too, but then in the 40s for the afternoon. And then, hey, things do start to shape up a little bit, but still stay rainy into next week.